If you want to customize the appearance of Obsidian and make your notes look cleaner, more unique, or more professional, then learning how to use CSS in Obsidian is extremely useful. CSS allows you to completely change the visual style of your Obsidian workspace, including colors, fonts, spacing, layouts, headings, callouts, tables, and much more. The best part is that you don't need to be an expert programmer to start using CSS in Obsidian. Even beginners can make small visual improvements very easily once they understand the basics. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use CSS in Obsidian step by step in the easiest beginner-friendly way possible in 2026. So first, let's quickly understand what CSS actually is. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It's basically a styling language used to control how things look visually. Websites use CSS for design, and Obsidian also supports CSS customization because it's built using web technologies. This means you can modify the appearance of your workspace using custom CSS snippets. To get started, first open Obsidian on your computer. Once Obsidian opens, click on the Settings icon at the bottom left corner. Inside Settings, go to the Appearance section. Scroll down slightly until you find a section called CSS Snippets. This is where custom CSS files are added into Obsidian. Now, before we create a CSS snippet, we first need to open the Snippets folder. Inside the CSS Snippet section, click on the folder icon. Obsidian will automatically open the Snippets folder on your computer. This folder is where all your custom CSS files will be stored. Next, create a new file inside this folder and name it something like customstyle.css. Make sure the file extension is .css because otherwise Obsidian will not recognize it properly. Once the file is created, open it using any text editor, like Notepad, Visual Studio Code, or any simple code editor you prefer. Now let's create a very basic CSS example. Suppose you want to change the size of headings inside Obsidian. You can add CSS rules targeting heading elements and define new font sizes. Once you save the file and return to Obsidian, your custom styling becomes available inside the CSS snippet section. Back in Obsidian, click the Refresh button beside CSS snippets if the file does not appear automatically. Then enable the toggle beside your CSS snippet. As soon as it's enabled, the visual changes immediately apply to your vault. This is one of the best parts of using CSS in Obsidian because you can instantly preview changes in real time. Another very common use of CSS is customizing callouts, tables, bullet lists, and block quotes. Many users also change fonts, adjust spacing between lines, create custom dashboard layouts, or improve readability for long study sessions. Small visual improvements can make your workspace feel much more comfortable and personalized. Another useful thing beginners should know is that CSS snippets can also improve productivity. Some users create distraction-free writing layouts, hide unnecessary interface elements, or create cleaner dashboards for project management systems. Obsidian is extremely flexible, which is why so many productivity enthusiasts enjoy customizing it deeply. If your CSS changes are not working correctly, there are a few common reasons. First, make sure the snippet is enabled properly inside Appearance settings. Second, verify that the file extension is actually .css and not accidentally saved as a text file. Third, check whether your CSS syntax contains errors like missing brackets or semicolons. Even one small mistake can stop part of the styling from working. You should also remember that some community themes may override certain CSS rules, so occasionally you may need slightly different selectors depending on the theme you are using. Beginners don't need to worry too much about this initially, but it's useful to know if some changes don't appear immediately. Another important tip is to avoid adding extremely large CSS files at the beginning. Start with simple customizations first so you can learn gradually without becoming overwhelmed. Even basic changes like font sizes, colors, and spacing can significantly improve your Obsidian experience. So overall, learning how to use CSS in Obsidian is one of the best ways to personalize your workspace in 2026. Whether you want a cleaner design, better readability, improved productivity, or a completely unique look, CSS snippets give you full control over how Obsidian appears and feels. I hope this guide helped you understand how to use CSS in Obsidian step by step. If it did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Obsidian tutorials, productivity guides, and beginner-friendly tech videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.